Welcome back. So today's video is going to capture a few updates on the 92 Integra LS that I picked up back on March 10th at an auction in California. It took me a couple weeks to get the car home, and now I've finally started digging in and taking care of some of the updates, and tasks that I wanted to accomplish with it. So in this video, we look a little bit at some of the progress with my detail work, with the mechanical condition of the car. I will introduce you to the process for getting it smogged and registered, and then we have a few driving scenes at the very end where we actually have some on-road shots of the car in action. So still much more to come with this. I'm very excited and enjoying the project as it's been going on, and can't wait to see where we go next with it. So thanks for watching. Just a little touch up on those wiper arms, and they're going back on now. Here's some attention to detail. These grooves in the hubcaps over 26 years time have gotten pretty grody, and it's not stuff that wipes out easily. So I'm actually going to go at it with a little bit of lacquer thinner, and that'll do the trick. Check it out. Clean as a whistle. Okay, it's Friday. I might keep going, but it is Thursday, April 5th, 2018. I've never blogged from this place before, but this is the man, the myth, the legend, Tate Johnson, Honman in Tempe, Arizona. So take a look around the parking lot. You'll notice a theme. There's only one car that's a non-Honda. It happens to be this Infiniti back here. Other than that, this company or mechanic shop only works on Hondas and Acuras. So I've been coming to Honman for probably 5 or 6 years now. He's worked on all of mine. He just finished up with the 92 Integra LS. So I had them go through basically and just start sorting out some of the questions that I had. Because I bought the car with zero paperwork, we started from the beginning with some routine fluid changes and things like that. We're still troubleshooting some of the electrical things that I noted, so a couple parts on order that we'll probably address next week. But we drove here in the NSX, so he's seen that one as well. Unfortunately, I can't introduce you to Honman himself because he's on vacation. But the rest of his team members are very nice, including his dog named Amy Winehouse. And yeah, we're gonna go inside, pick up the keys to the Integra. I'm gonna take it home so I can get the emissions and the registration taken care of tomorrow. And then, like I said, probably have to bring him the car back next week. So we'll let you know how it goes. So I'm just leaving the Arizona emissions check station at 117,000 miles, but the guy as I'm leaving goes, "Great buy." They were just all over this car for some reason. The guy who was running it on the dyno rollers said, as he finished his test, he says, "I wanted to drive it longer, but I couldn't." So it's cool to see these guys actually have some interest in these old cars. The car passed with pretty good numbers. This vehicle had 0.54 hydrocarbons in grams per mile out of allowable 1, 4.05 out of 12 on CO, and 0.83 out of 2.5 on NOx. So I'm pretty happy with how that played out. I'm going to go ahead and head over to Scottsdale MBD agency right now and get my tags applied for. A couple interesting things I did notice. So good news is that Honman appears to have taken care of already a couple of the major electrical problems I had. I tried out the cruise control last night and it's working like a champ. The issue with the antenna not going up is resolved. I'm not getting any weird thing with the defroster anymore. So whatever they've done, whether it be fuses or otherwise, seems to have taken care of a couple of these things. Marker lights are working too. And so the car's going to go back next week, hopefully to finish up those last couple of remaining items. So success, I just got my tags, the historic tags for the Integra. Everything went smoothly here. I love this place. It's a third-party DMV agency over in Scottsdale that takes the stress out of your DMV day, because I walked in, it smells good, I'm the first person in line, and literally to put this car on the road for 2 years, look how much I paid. $90, and that's with these massive copper plates, heavy plates that are for the Arizona historic vehicles. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these installed right away. So let's just go in the corner up here. Something like that, I don't know. We're gonna get this baby installed. Eventually I'll maybe do a little plate frame on this or something, but for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and tidy this up and call it good. All set. I mean, it's not the most attractive plate, but just the notoriety of having a historic Acura is kind of cool. Technically, the NSX2 is also eligible, but I'm kind of partial to the custom tag that I already have. So anyway, glad to get that taken care of. So it's a temporary solution because I can't find them for sale, but I'm just going to be putting some aftermarket floor mats in the Integra for the time being. Kind of seems like better solution than just letting it, you know, letting the carpet get stepped on. So we'll see how these things work. I mean, it's not factory, but it definitely looks better than the faded gray carpet. We're headed to breakfast here at Ellie's in Central Phoenix, and I have a VIP in our presence, one of my fellow blog maniacs, Mr. Jason. Welcome to Phoenix. What do you think of, oh no, you have to close it and then use the key, and it'll do all 4 doors if you turn left. There you go.
It's too high tech.
Right? Yeah. So his Mazda 6 today is 247,000 miles on it. And we're hungry, so what do you think, guys? Let's go get some French toast.
Let's go eat.
All right.
Let's eat. Not here before, actually.
Yeah. We're doing a quick photo shoot slash whatever Saturday drive up here at Dreamy Draw Park in Phoenix off the Highway 51. Just getting a couple pictures before we put the cars back away. There's my crew back there. I pay these guys top dollar. Not.